over the past week or so, every day I've been drinking this locavore smoothie. Pretty much a uniform recipe. I'm using a little spinach, some strawberries, crab apples, currants, choke cherries, corn, 2 raw eggs, and tap water. And it's all completely 100% local. So I get, a cup or two of all local stuff in me every day. But it's been kind of eating at me, more to get more and more local stuff, because I have been for a long time envisioning myself shifting over into a totally locavore diet. It's very hard though, to get the resources, especially if you're trying to do a lot of the harvesting yourself. I have been harvesting every day for maybe the past 5 days, going close to a week now. I've been harvesting something every day from the coulees. Like, this is all stinging nettle, which is good for making teas and pot herbs. Like, I usually will, if I use it, I'll make a tea with it, and then I'll eat the leaves that have been steeped in the tea, and then I save the sticks and the stems. There's a good fiber in here used for twining, so I'll just set those aside for later. But yeah, I've been picking, last 5 days I've been picking nettle, currants, sneezeweed, mint, and what else? Manikapi, a little wild bergamot. Is there anything else? No, that's about it. The last 5 days I've been harvesting. But I want to, we're in the season now that I like to harvest a little bit of something every day, even if it's just for an hour or two. At least something. I have these imaginings sometimes that somehow I can use my harvest, and that there'll be people out there that will be willing to pay for me to share some of what I harvest. Like, if there's anybody out there that wants loose leaf nettle tea and is willing to shoot me a few bucks for some, then let me know, because I'm gonna have a bunch. Anyway, thinking about the dietary change, one of the contemplations I was having today is I was picking more nettle to hang up and dry, as well as some wild currants. One of the contemplations I was having was that about the difference between short-term harm reduction and basically going like cold turkey, 100%. I used to do a lot of, over the last couple of years, I did quite a few like fitness challenges and stuff. Things that were short term, do something for a month or even a week or two. And the first few were okay. And then I started finding that I was prone to, I started becoming prone to quitting partway through. And I think it was because I was basically forcing myself to do something that I didn't really want to do. It was just for the challenge. And so when I feel like I'm being forced to do something, even if it's me forcing myself, I kind of rebel against it. And I know I've talked about this before. Hey, Cleo. yeah, I kind of end up rebelling against myself. And I think it's, for me at least, things work far better if I'm doing something just because I want to do it. And this has been certainly my experience with dealing with various addictions, like chemical, physical addictions, like when I quit smoking. In order to make that actually happen, I couldn't say that I was quitting. I couldn't be telling myself that I was quitting. I had to say that I was just completely done with it. I'm just not a smoker anymore. And just wake up one day and say that's not me anymore, and I'm be happy to be doing something else. And it was still hard, but it was I was able to overcome it in that way. And more recently, come on. More recently, I kind of was drinking too much alcohol, I think, and it was starting to have negative effects, negative consequences on my life. And so I decided to quit doing that, not to cut down, but just to absolutely just not have it, for now anyway. And now I'm enjoying this mental acuity, and feels like my psychological life is getting back in order. I feel good. But the only way to do it was not to try to harm reduce. For me, it was just cut it out and do something else, because I want to do something else, right? So I don't know if I know it's better to have harm reduction than nothing, right? I mean, say you do a physical fitness challenge and you do it for 30 days, and then you go back to your regular lifestyle. At least you had 30 days where you were doing something that was very healthy, healthier than usual, right? So there are benefits to the harm reduction approach, for sure. And even if you can do, say I want to change my diet to a locavore diet, and I'm able to drink one locavore smoothie, totally locavore smoothie every day, that's better than when I was not drinking one every day. But it's not better than having a 100% locavore diet, right? At least it's something. So, I don't know, this was just stuff I was thinking about today. I guess you could use one model or the other on a circumstance by circumstance basis. I mean, obviously, if you're not ready to undertake a complete change of habit, whether it be nutritional or behavioral or otherwise, if you're not ready for it, then you don't want to, really, then the harm reduction is the best way to go. But if it's time, if you feel like you're ready to actually make a change, and best just make it whole. You know, just change your habit completely. Do whatever it is that you want to do instead of giving further life to whatever your negative addictions and habits are. So just some thinking that I wanted to share today as I work on processing all this